Dear Eve, and welcome to Sibyl Tarot. This is a reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising for the month of June. So Virgo, I already pulled the cards. I'm doing a 7-card spread. I actually pulled a few extra cards, and I'll tell you why towards the end. It was more so just to give me clarification on what I felt was the message coming through in this reading. So we have here is the overall energy is the Strength card. The Strength is a major arcana card, and it is Sun in Leo. So with the Strength card, it talks about having the courage and the strength to get through something, you know. But here we have at the heart of your spread is the 8 of Swords. And as you can see, the 8 of Swords talks about feeling entrapped or imprisoned within a situation or relationship in your life. But it also can mean, like, you know, an entrapment of the mind, you know, a thought, you know, your thinking, you know, your way of thinking. You feel that it could be, you know, kind of repetitive, and you kind of have to free that way of thinking, like, you know, maybe even take on a new perspective. But what it also is, the 8 of Swords is Jupiter in Gemini. Now we are in the Gemini season, and there is a lunar eclipse happening here on the 5th of June, and I just feel that with Jupiter, it talks about the planet of expansion, you know, good luck and that. And I just feel that I think if you change your perception of a situation or person, that it's going to expand, open up your horizons. Because as well, what we have here is the 6 of Wands, and the 6 of Wands, you know, talks about accomplishment, you know, an achievement of sorts. So I feel that, you know, you will, you know, change your thought process in some way, and it's, you know, it's going to bring you in, you know, you're going to win in this, you know, in this situation or that. And also with the 6 of Wands, it talks about Jupiter in Leo, and then, you know, and Leo is all about Leo here, look, we have the Strength, this is Leo, and you know, Leo is like an energy that is you know, a Leo's on stage, they're a performer of sorts, do you know what I mean? They're not afraid to show their you know, what type of person they are, who they are, you know. Some people might find that they're quite egotistical, but I don't feel it's that. I just feel it's the energy that you're taking on, that you need to you know, release the old way of thinking. And once you do that, you know, you're going to be successful. You're going to, you know, and it could be even in the public eye. Because I feel, yeah, Virgo, with this lunar eclipse in Gemini, for Virgo rising and moon signs in particular, and it could be even Venus signs if it's to do with love. Virgo is talking about the 10th house, you know, or Gemini is talking about the 10th house in Virgo, and the 10th house means being in the public eye, being in the public sector. And this is what this could be, you know. You could be finally getting success, being recognized for what it is you do, or you know, what you've achieved, or what it is that you're going for. So yeah, I feel that is very significant. At the bottom of the spread here, at the foot of the spread, we have is the 5 of Cups and the 9 of Wands. And once again, it is saying about you, like the 5 of Cups here, you're looking at, you know, you're grieving about the past, you know, you're grieving about the 3 cups that spilt, but you're not looking around to the 2 cups. So if it's to do with a relationship, the 2 of Cups, you know, that there is a relationship, you just need to turn around, you know, and face the 2 cups that are full, not to be looking at the past, what has already been and gone, you know. And because I feel that because you're doing this, because you're, you know, grieving up the past or whatever, you know, it's kind of wrecking your head, you know, at this moment in time. And you may be feeling a little bit jaded, especially if it's whatever it's to do with the situation. And I feel it for a lot of Virgos, it's to do with work. Do you know what I mean? And I'll get to that. But if it's to do with a relationship, you know, you're just feeling jaded about it. But once, and I think as well, again, because, you know, you're thinking in a certain way, you need to change your perception, and it will bring you in, you know, success again. So this is how I think, you know, what your thoughts are at the moment. But I see in the recent past, you have here is the 9 of Pentacles. You could have, if it's to do with a relationship, you could have became single in the recent past, you know. But I do feel for a lot of Virgos, it's to do about creating money. I feel that you may have even started, you know, a self-employment in the past, and, you know, you wanted to bring in to make your own money. And I feel here with the Strength card, you know, you have the drive, the willpower, you know, to do this. And there may have been something that was making you feel a little bit not making you feel, but there was something that you, or was restricting you in a way. And this could be to do with what's going on in the world at the moment, but that your work or your money, making money, is restrictive at the moment. But once again, with the 6 of Wands, it's, you know, you will move forward with this, because I do feel that you're a very ambitious person. And you know, once, you know, the task is complete, or that, you know, in the future when you're moving forward, that it will, you know, ease your worries at the moment, because here we have let's see where this is. Yeah, so, you know, you might have a bit of anxiety at the moment, but the outcome is the 4 of Swords, you know. So you're gone from the 8 down to the 4, so, you know, it's going to give you peace of mind, so to speak. But what's crowning the spread, which I think is absolutely lovely, is you, Virgo. You're crowning the spread, you know. And the Hermit is a major arcana card, and it's Virgo. And, you know, Virgo is all about going within, healing, you know. Virgo, people with a lot of Virgo in their chart, they are a healer, you know, a natural born healer. It talks about, you know, medicine, you know, whether it be you know, whatever type of medicinal, you know, purposes, or, you know, alternative medicines or anything like that, you know. The Virgo's all about that. But I think with it here, you're shining a light down on this, you know, work. You're having a look, you're going introspective about what it is that you want to be successful in, you know, whether that be with work, money, relationships. But it's all very good because it's crowning your spread. And I feel that you are the, you know, you are the answer, you know. You know, you have it, you know yourself, you just have to, you know, to show it. And once you let, you know, a mentality of thought to go, you know, it's going to bring a lot of success into your life. But like you're holding on, I always just see this as a golden wand, do you know, that way, and that you're shining a light onto something, you know, and you know that it's going to bring in longevity, you know, which is good, and it's going to bring in, you know, a solid foundation, you know, for you. And what's coming towards you is the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles talks about staying on track. So stay on track, Virgo. You're on the right, path. You're on the right track, so stay focused. As you see the knight here, he's focused on his pentacle, on what it is that you want to achieve, and you will achieve it, because the overall energy here is the strength. You will get through it. You'll kind of nearly bulldoze through it. It might be slow, coming towards in the future, because the king, or the knight of pentacles, he is a slow moving energy, but he is the only knight that crosses the finish line, so it's really, really good. Yeah. And I think then with your outcome we have here is the Four of Swords, and I just feel that the outcome is that you're going to get peace of mind, and a healing is going to come in for you as well, and you're going to look back on your past and feel that it was worth it. It was all worth it for you, worth carrying through, or that. But you see, I was kind of, when I pulled the cards at first, I wasn't too sure as to what was the messages coming through, but there was one of them just that they're going through about it there. So I just wanted to get clarification, because I kept seeing a particular card of the angel deck, and I said, if that falls out, you know what I mean, that it is. But the first card that fell out with you, so I shuffled and 2 cards fell out, and I went to put the deck down, and then a 3rd card fell out. So the first card, and this is what I was thinking, is surrender and release. So you need to surrender and release a thought pattern, and I think that'll change. And I do feel for some, music has a lot, and I was actually thinking, that whoever this is kind of creating their own music, but music means a lot. Music's very healing. Maybe it is that you play music and it heals people or something, or like music light your soul or whatever. But the card that I was thinking about, and it did pop out just as I was putting away, is power. And I feel that you have the power to succeed, and it could be through music. I think it could be through creating music, something to do with music. It's very poignant here, like in this reading. But what you need to do is surrender and release your thought, but maybe it is to feel that you might think that you're not good enough, but you are, and you just need to get those negative thoughts away, and then abundance will come in. You are going to be successful. So I wish you all the very best, Virgo. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you do, please like, share, subscribe, and if it resonates with you in any way, please leave a comment. Thank you. Slán.